Hello guys, and welcome back into today's video. I have a lot to talk about today. Let's take a look at the market, what to expect for tomorrow, some setups, and why we dropped over 0.5% after hours, and why this is very concerning. So I have a lot to talk about, and before I start the video, make sure to subscribe with notifications on, and make sure to follow me on TikTok, as I will be posting a lot more on TikTok. Now overall, I have this video time-stamped, so as long as if you're not watching it in the premiere, it's kind of like organized in the description, or if you like hover over and try skipping the video, it'll be organized. So overall, the first thing I want to take a look at is the SPY. Okay, I always start off with the SPY. And with the SPY, we hit our first price target, okay, 441. Okay, this was in yesterday's video. The reason why we were extremely bullish was because we closed above the resistance. So overall, we hit that level of price target, and now our next bullish price target is 447, and after that 458. Please, set these alerts. Please follow along. Pull up your Thinkorswim chart or pull up your TradingView chart and follow along and chart these levels. Now this is a nice resistance. Okay, what we can get is a possible retest of support. Okay, so we broke this resistance. It was a major resistance. Okay, it took a while to break that resistance, but now we're possibly looking to come back down. Now the reason we dropped a little bit after hours is because of Russia. Okay, Russia and Ukraine war, whatever is going on, there's still a lot of fear and uncertainty. No matter how much the technical analysis looks great, the news is going to be a way bigger factor, and I'll be talking about that throughout this video on why. Okay, so technical analysis can look great, but the news, any news overnight, it could just be bad luck, and we just gap down. So taking a look at SPY, our next level of support would be kind of like testing the support back down, or we would just consolidate in this inside bar candle like we did over here, as well as over here, or like over here. So these would be kind of like my levels to watch if I'm bullish. But overall, that is really it for SPY. Let's take a look at the Qs, which is the tech ETF. Again, we talked about this in yesterday's video. We broke out very nice. Our price target is around 352, which is our next resistance. Okay, so really the market does look very nice and very bullish, but the huge factor is news. Russia and Ukraine. Really, the news factors out the technical analysis, because any bad news can create in a lot of fear. So that is really it for QQQ. 336.86 would be the support. If we do go red, this would be our support. And overall, again, chart these levels out. Okay, the levels on Qs are looking very nice, so make sure to chart these levels out on the Qs. Now other than that, okay, let's get into Home Depot. Okay, so as guys know, I alerted Home Depot calls on Discord. I also made a TikTok on TikTok, and overall this setup was very nice, and I trimmed half of my position at 30%, and it's at like plus 50% right now. So as you guys can see, Home Depot broke out of this triangle, and now it is at that gap resistance. So my price target is around 347.43, but again, I closed out most of my position on Home Depot. Keep in mind that this is my second time playing Home Depot this week, because again, we traded a breakout, we scalped it, and that was good. So Home Depot is looking very nice. We have a nice downtrend breakout, filling the gap, symmetrical triangle. As I said, I made a whole video on this, and this is a very nice play. But technical analysis looks amazing, looks great, but the news is going to be kind of like that flipper. So that is something to really watch. And yeah, overall, overnight swings are kind of very tough. If we actually take a look at the past days for Home Depot, sometimes it would just gap down drastically. It's just with all of this news. Okay, so overall, that is it with Home Depot. I want to take a look at AMD. So let's take a look at AMD. Okay. So my chart is a little bit messy, but let's talk about AMD. I slept through market open, so I was pretty much, I woke up at lunchtime, closed out half of Home Depot, but I was surprised that AMD did not break out because the market was very, very bullish. As you guys know, AMD has this downtrend breakout, and it is a bearish and a bullish pattern because you have to understand, I did have puts. Okay, I had puts right over here. It was up 20%. I held on, and it got stopped out, but same thing goes with AMD. I was in puts. This was a great setup, but overnight we got news on producer price index. We had some great, inflation numbers, and we had a nice pump. But with AMD, it's looking to break the downtrend. But news is, it's just unavoidable. Overnight you're gonna get some any news. That is why some people just like scalping and taking in profits early. So AMD is setting up for a nice call play if we break downtrend, or we can actually kind of like play puts below 101. So AMD is a must watch play. Okay, you guys have to have this play on your watch list because AMD is setting up very, very nicely for bullish and bearish scenarios. Okay, so please set AMD on your watch list. And overall, as I said, news is unavoidable. That is why I usually make weekly watch list, and I usually go over the calendar. So I would definitely have this website pinned on your Chrome, so you guys can always look at it weekly. And that is why I love making these videos, so I can really show out what to expect for the next day or the next week. So really AMD was the only red play. The whole market was looking very, very bullish, but AMD did not break out. So I'm definitely watching AMD for tomorrow and the next upcoming weeks. It will definitely be on my watch list for the next week. Other than that, I'm pretty other than that, everything was flying. Banks, it's hitting our price target, which we charted out. Bank of America, it's just breaking out right now. Apple. Okay, I have to talk about Apple because Apple's setup looks primed. Okay, we have a very nice falling wedge going on over here. And as you guys can see, AMD has Apple has a very, very nice setup. Calls about 165. So I'm definitely watching this setup. I want it to get a little bit more tighter so I could play in, with a tighter stop loss. So overall, Apple is also a great play. And overall, if you guys haven't already, scale in for long terms. Okay, I really love Amazon. Amazon is my favorite one to go on. Even if we actually take a look at Amazon, it kind of broke the downtrend on today. A lot of stocks are breaking downtrend, and the best times are after the correction. Okay, especially summer is coming right around the corner, and I'm really expecting to be a very, very nice and bullish summer. But I just hope the solution for this war, can get fixed earlier on before summer actually starts, so we can get a very, very nice bullish rally. So overall, that is really it. Okay, kind of start scaling in for long term. And overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys tomorrow. Possibly sending out some plays. And futures are looking red right now. Okay, we're down over 0.7% on the SPY, so we're kind of guaranteed to gap down at open unless if they flip overnight. But this news is a huge factor because the technical analysis looks primed right now. Okay, but with Russia and Ukraine, there's a lot of uncertainty still. So overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys tomorrow, and bye bye.